What kind of absolute idiot goes camping in a storm?
Hi everyone, my name's Sean and I go camping. So we are en route to Penrith in Cumbria. Myself and Mick, who's driving and getting us to our destination. It's just an overnight camp, one night, and we are going to Sykeside Campsite, like I said, which is in Penrith, Cumbria, the Lake District. So now, as you know, you cannot predict the weather, and we have timed this basically badly. Yeah, badly. Storm Amy is just passing over, particularly on the west side of the UK, which is where Cumbria is. So yeah, there's been quite a bit of wind and rain. Now there is 3 of us today. There is 3 of us camping this weekend. Russ is joining us, but he's already there. He spent last night there, and we're going to meet up with him once we get there. But yeah, it did say earlier that it is rather moist, so we're expecting a nice wet camp. But you know, it is what it is. We're not bothered. It's exciting, so we'll see how it goes, and I'm happy to have you joining us. Here we are at Sykeside Campsite.
Getting wet.
Getting wet.
And windy.
And windy. Yep.
We're getting a blowy off
Amy. Typical Mick. Yeah, we've got camped up, we've got pitched up, I should say. Mine, Mick's there. Yeah, it was a bit windy. Tents were blowing all over the place. I didn't pin mine down properly. It ended up lifting over and smacking Mick on the head.
But, all about with a tent on his head.
Where's Russ gone? We have got Russ somewhere. He's over there. Obviously, it is fairly quiet. There's not many people here really, as you would expect at this time of year. This scenery. Get out of wind, like in a valley kind of thing. The mountains all around us. It's an absolutely beautiful campsite. The staff here are fantastic.
Show a
swimming pool.
There you go.
There you go.
Got a little swimming pool.
Got a little swimming pool. We want to take a dip.
A few more nookies that might end up in there.
It's taken Mick about an hour to drink a bottle of nookie. It took me about 5 minutes.
Doing stuff.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yep. So we are booked in at the pub tonight. Me, Mick and Russ, and Russ's dog, for a meal. So looking forward to that. Me and Mick, we haven't had out to eat yet. We're starving, so might possibly have a walk up to the shop and see if there's something we can eat. yeah, I mean, you come down, you're booking at reception. They were fantastic, really helpful. Told us where to park. Originally, we could have parked over there against the wall. One of the staff, he suggested we camp here because it's on like a ledge. Kind of show you if I can show you from the road. There's like a ledge, so there's be no problem of flooding like down there, getting water. Yeah, we might have a tree blow down on us, maybe a couple of trees, but yeah, that's a big tree, Mick, and that's right in your direction.
It would be, wouldn't it?
It is Russ and his dog. He's giddy. The Russ is on Guinness. Russ has got a can of Guinness in his hand. Creamy pint. Good morning. You might be wondering what on earth this wooden building is. It's called a pod. We had a disastrous night. We went to the pub for something to eat and a drink. When we returned to us tents, unfortunately, Mick's tent, one of the rods had snapped and another one of the rods had completely bent. The wind was really strong, and we can only assume that the wind has destroyed his tent basically. So we decided that I ran back up to the pub and asked if they've got anything available, a replacement, because I'll be honest, after Mick's tent had snapped, I didn't fancy staying in my tent as well. My tent is exactly the same as Mick's, and I thought with these winds, and there were really some howling winds last night, I thought mine might go the same way. So we've ended up hunkering down in here, and it's nice. It's got an heated floor, electricity, lighting. There's a nice little veranda on the front. Last night me and Mick we just sat out and had a cuppa. It wasn't too much extra on top of what we've already paid to get this. So considering the winds last night, we thought it a safe bet just to do this. There was no way Mick could have slept in his tent. It's trashed, unfortunately. So yeah, I'll show you footage of his tent anyway. I can see him. They're over there. From this pod I can see him. I believe mine looks like it might have held up, but anyway, that is state of play of this camping trip. And yeah, it didn't turn out quite as we planned, but it hasn't been too bad. I had a good decent kit. I had a nice sleep. To be honest, we put the heated floor on when we got in, and it was absolutely boiling. But me and Mick was absolutely sweltering. I said, Christ above, it's warm in here. But it's just the heated floor. It's amazing, really good. Anyway, I'll show you the tents. As I mentioned earlier, Mick's tent is a bit worse for wear, unfortunately. We got back from the pub and came back to this basically. This was bent. This pole here has completely snapped. It's ripped a hole in the mesh. We're not sure exactly what's happened. We've gone through a few scenarios, to be honest. Considering that mine is exactly the same tent as Mick's, in exactly this, well, pretty much the same position, and yet mine's held up. I'll be honest, we've got a sneaky feeling maybe somebody's, probably not on purpose, but maybe tripped up, fallen into it. Maybe they're walking along this part, just didn't see it. But even so, if you had, you'd think somebody would say something at least. But anyway, fortunately, this is the aftermath.
New tent day.
New tent day for Mickey boy. Poor lad. He says he might salvage this pole here as a spare, and you never know in certain parts of it. But yeah, it's time to pack down now. Some of my guy ropes have been a bit loose.
That's where
very loose.
Packed into. Mine's getting packed. Oh, sorry, there.
That bin.
Mine's getting packed into that.
Into this bin. Yeah. And I'm going to pack away, and then it's home time. So just to summarise, despite what happened, the site is fantastic. Facilities, phenomenal. You cannot fault the facilities at all. The toilets, the showers, very clean, warm. You've even got laundry facilities, loads of sinks for washing pots and stuff. A shop full of supplies, food, camping supplies, even toys, you know, for kids when families bring kids. You've got the pub, which were beautiful. The meal were beautiful last night. You know, and it was nice to get in the warmth, out of the wind, have a nice meal and a pint. Yeah, I mean, you can imagine in summer we have been told it just gets rammed. But yeah, it's a spot on site, and the scenery. I mean, just look at the scenery. It's unrivaled. Disaster. But yeah, that is our camping trip to Sykeside Campsite in Penrith, Cumbria. Brothers Water, I think it's called, this actual area. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and till the next. We'll be back again in a hurry. We had planned to do a wild camp at the end of the month. We're gonna play that by ear at the moment. Whether Mick gets a new tent or not. But yeah, hopefully you'll join us for that one. Hope you enjoyed this one, but until next time, see you later.